Tom Brady, watch this. I might make a bomb shelter out of it, Ken. Sneak through here so we can see. Hey Siri, what's the temp out?
It's 9 degrees outside.
All right, we're gonna go backfill the bomb shelter, but it doesn't sound like it went so hot for the customer. He actually called and said, just fill it right over. Working in that sand, I'm guessing what happened was he started to work in that sand, and for every shovel he tried to throw out so he could build his wall, 2 would come back in, and this hole is oversized. So we're just gonna be filling it right over, but let's go right out there and see how it looks. See what he got into. I think he just got overwhelmed. Well, if it looks different since 1 clip or 2 clips ago, it's because it snowed over the weekend and we scrambled and had to mobilize and come out here and grab this skid loader because we thought we were going out snow plowing. So Alex has been at this guy's house quite a bit the last few days. He was here at like midnight on Friday, I think. So let's see, picking up that skid loader so we could go. Where? I thought I just saw him. Alex, are you down there? Dude, did you actually come out here and pick up the skid loader?
No.
You just went out to the site and checked it on Friday night, or
Saturday night.
Saturday night? Yeah, it was Saturday, wasn't it?
Yep.
So you were here like less than 24 hours ago almost.
Yeah, because I drove out to the plow site with the truck and trailers in case if there was enough. I was going to drive here, grab it. But it was also like 11:30, so I wasn't going to start to skid in his yard if I didn't have to, you know.
So what's the deal? He gave up on this?
I'm not exactly sure what he says. The conditions are just not safe, I guess. I don't know what he's got going on. There's a few courses built. When I talked to him on the phone, he called me Saturday night.
Yeah.
And then he called me again Sunday and said I'd given up on it. But Saturday night he said he had a few courses built and it doesn't look like he's got much past that. So, got in a car accident right on my way here.
What?
In my personal truck, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, it was this lady who was creeping out, and I was creeping out behind her, and I was looking like this to see traffic coming because I was going to follow her out, and she slammed on the brakes right in front of me, and I was rolling, and bam, just tapped her.
Dude, I think drivers are getting worse and worse.
Yeah. Yes, here's what he sent me.
Hey Alex, sorry to bother you. Are you able to come and fill in? I'm going to give up on this project and bury it. It's turning out to be too hazardous. Don't feel comfortable myself or anyone else for that matter working on it. Can be tomorrow or later in the week, no difference. So sorry. Okay to leave your digger here if you have it. Again, no apologies. Well, I'm gonna go, let's go down and see what you already checked it out down there?
Yeah. Oh, you guys.
Hey Kent, how you doing, buddy? Oh, dude, you're so close. He doesn't have that many courses to go. All right, so Kent has made an executive decision. We're yanking the pipe out. He just wants the pipe out. So we just got done talking to him, but we're gonna pull the pipe out and I'm gonna keep it. I might make a bomb shelter out of it, Kent. We said, Kent, we'll build the wall for you if you want, but he doesn't feel comfortable having anybody go down there. We said, Kent, we'll also, we don't even have to backfill it this year. We could come back in the spring. You could build the wall where you got full ventilation because he's worried right now everything is tarped and closed because he's trying to keep that mortar heated up to the right temperature, but it's not working, right? And he's cramped and bent over. So I get his point. He doesn't feel comfortable having anybody going down there. He doesn't want to go down there. So we're gonna yank it out. Now he actually asked if we would bury it, and we said that's not the best idea to bury it as is and come back later, because what can happen with this sand, it just sifts and it flows, and it'll just start flowing into that pipe and fill it in, and then all of a sudden you got a sinkhole. And with sand, you don't want a sinkhole. If this wasn't sand, it wouldn't have been so difficult for Kent. It is what it is. So that's the plan. Alex is freezing his ass off, and he was gonna go to Menards and buy himself clothes because he lives too far away to run back home. I'm going to my house. We're gonna go help the boy get dressed for winter. All right, well, let's check it out. I pulled the plastic off so we could actually see where Kent had gotten to. Looks like he was in the middle of building the front door. Sneak through here so you can see he got it about halfway up. But he was worried about this concrete not curing properly and then having a cave in while he was in here. Rightfully so. And I think just the diameter of this pipe, being as short as it is, probably was a little bit smaller than maybe he anticipated. I don't know. Oh, looks like Alex is here. Let's get him some clothes. So one of the things we learned pretty fast is the pipe is actually froze into the ground. And we'll let you watch this sped up how we get it out, but then we'll back it up and show you just what we had to do to get her to break free. Hup, hup, hup. We gotta back up. We're hitting the hoses. There you go, right there. There you go. Don't hit the hoses. There we go. You want to lift up and see if she goes up? Yeah, she's going up. Excavator is going down. The more the pipe goes up, the more the excavator goes down. You want me just to strap it?
We gotta let the hydraulics warm up for just a minute.
Yeah, you want me to strap it? We just want to yank it like that?
I was just trying to see if I could pop it free. I
Yeah,
don't know if my strap's gonna withstand.
yeah, strap could pop. Well, it's gonna get unearthed, but I'm wondering if you guys ever had a project that just in the middle of it completely changed course of direction. I'm not used to this. I'm not used to actually seeing a project actually get pulled like this. Perfect. No hoses are in the way. All right, he's gonna lift up. Let's watch the back end of the excavator. Oh yeah, she's definitely not cooperating. Look at that back end. Yeah, he's gonna have to get tighter in. If he wants to get that lifted, he should get super close to it and then lift up. There we go. Yep. 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 That works. See how the machine's just so much more stable? Gotta be careful with them hoses though. Trying to dump the sand out of the middle of the pipe. So it's so windy today that although the temperature is 9, they're saying that the feels like -7. Yeah, it is. You still got more in it though, but I mean,
Gosh, you think I could just pinch it on the edge and kind of...
why not?
I just don't want to damage it.
Well, what difference does it make? It's a bent, it's just a be a little bent on the end. Just don't, yeah, don't go hog wild on it. Easy, easy. On the seat. There we go. He's trying not to bend it. But we got to shake that pipe out. There we go. God, I love that grapple. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I freaking love that grapple. The bottom is frozen. Yeah, that's frozen, man.
Surprised it is because he had it. Up this morning, it was warm in here.
Was it?
It was like 40 degrees there at least. Ah, everything sucks in the cold, man. You want to pull it?
Yeah. I mean, everything is a little bit harder when it's -7 degrees. You know, it's 9, but with the wind, it's saying it's -7. All right, I'm gonna throw it to you. Don't let it hit you in the face.
Can you get it through the...
Yeah, I'll get it. Tom Brady, watch this. How do you like that one, Alex? That's almost a bullseye. I think Tom Brady was like, holy shit, I need to take notes from this guy. Tom Brady, you're welcome to the Dirt Monkey training camp any day. Free. Free for you, buddy. We'll help you dial in those skills. So there's a big difference between the way Tim and I manage a job. Tim is very cautious, detail-oriented, technical, and likes to make sure everything is laid out ahead of time. I like to try to do 3 steps before I figure out what the first 2 are. God, that rope just feels like it's gonna snap from here. I'm surprised it doesn't. Strap. So when Tim and Alex laid the pipe in, they actually used safety and secure straps over the sharp edges of the pipe. Alex and I didn't have those. That's 10 foot long, little narrow. Little narrow. Oh, I'm surprised it doesn't, and it did. But the thing is that was an old strap and it was already frayed and we had to take it out of service. It's out. We're just trying not to damage it any more than we have to. Actually, I don't know how much that culvert costs, but I'll find out. You guys guess how much you think that culvert cost. All right, did you guys guess? Because I think it was a little over $1,000 used, is what he told me. You can't undo it, can ya? You're kind of stuck, aren't ya? Right. Hold on. So you're stuck because your boom won't go any higher and you can't tip it out. That's fine. Let her down, Alex. Just let her down.
You don't want to get that sand out of there?
I do. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab a. Do we got a hammer? All right, so let's talk about backfilling and compacting frozen soil, because there's kind of some information and opinions going both ways out there. Now, our opinion is you cannot compact frozen soils because the crystal structure that's inside the soil doesn't allow the soil to fully compact. So although you'll go through the process of compaction, if you don't remove the frost out of the soil, you can still have potential settlement in the spring. So it's very critical that you make sure you understand your soils before you just go throwing things back in place. That's my 2 cents. I think he was having too good of a time with them air brakes today. Let's find out what happened. I think they froze up on him. All right, so this is what's called an Eaton Auto Shift tranny, and this is the tranny that the guy told my dad he was too fat to drive at whatever Freightliner it was. Yeah, so you just come up here, then we'll take a left and it'll go right around the block.
Oh, well, it's just going to back up and go around.
Yeah. So if we look at how they got this, it's like an automatic transmission, except you got to push your clutch in and whenever you stop. And that clutch is so effing stiff that you're going to have one gigantic ham hock of a leg. Right, Johnny?
Take a left?
Yeah, take a left and then it'll go right around. And that's what we were complaining about to them, but they just told him he was too fat to drive it. And that was the Freightliner shop in, yes, that was the Freightliner shop in Inver Grove Heights off of, what is it, 55?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just telling you what they told him.
And it doesn't really have a automatic shifter. It's a computer shifter. It's actually a standard transmission with a computer shifter on it. So it's not a true automatic.
How is that different than any other automatic?
Most of them have it shifting by the transmission. This shifts by the computer. The computer determines when it should shift.
Well, do you like that better or worse?
It's got its pluses and minuses. And a real shifter, you wouldn't have to use the clutch.
And you got a 2-stage Jake brake on this.
Yep, and it's a good Jake brake. It's not like the modern Jake brakes that are worthless. This one will actually stop the truck.
Oh. You never really complain about driving this truck.
No, I like the Peterbilt. The Peterbilt was a Cadillac, but this one always ran good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's, you know, thinking about it, other than that shifter, it's been a decent truck, right?
It's been a decent truck for the last 15 years I've been here.
That's my bad. That's my fault. You can back up more if you need to. You got plenty of room. Think a little further forward. Yeah, you got a little bit. Yeah, there you go. What do you think? I like that spot because you got weight on the back over the center, but more up front. I'd rather you be tongue heavy than back heavy.
Oh, I agree.
What was going on with Tim?
Oh, he was thinking that the fuel was gelled up.
What, the Daewoo won't run?
Yeah.
It's dead again.
Yep. But it's doing what it did all summer, where you would start it and then it would die instantly, and then you'd start it and it would die instantly.
Well, this can't be the fuel.
Yeah, I mean, we were just running it. There was summer fuel in it when we came over in the morning, and it fired up like nothing. And then I topped it off before John took off, and he thinks that fuel was frozen or gelled up, even though I seen it coming out of the nozzle and it
was fine.
Yeah.
We should probably get some antifreeze in the fuel, and you know, some 911 or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they have their
Anti-gel.
winter blend going right now. That the off-road that I got, I think I got it last Thursday.
Yeah.
So it was the winter blend
Oh, it was the winter blend?
that I added into there, yeah.
Oh, well then it should be fine. All right, you guys, well, that wraps up for this one. Let's actually go back and take a look at what we did. Alex, I'm just gonna show these guys around real quick, and I'll come give you a hand. Pipe's going up north. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Up north is a good place for all the stuff that I don't quite know what I'm gonna do with until that gets overfilled up. But so without the pipe in the ground, we got the hill graded up, back out. The soil is in place, it's compacted down, and everything is put back the way it was before we left. So a little bit of frozen soil, that's froze. So there we go. I wish I could say we had a bomb shelter, but we don't. How cool would that have been? But we got to try. And like my dad used to say, that's all a steer can do is try. So that's what we did today, is try. If you get that saying, let me know. I had to actually have him explain what that meant to me. So, and I'm not gonna explain it to you guys. So one of the other guys in the comments down below will probably say that, explain that to you. Now, you guys got any cool sayings that your old mom or dad or grandpa or uncle or somebody in your family used to say? I love them things. Let me hear them down below. God bless you guys. Hope you enjoyed this ride. We'll catch you on another one. What do you mean, what the hell?
This thing's gone.
What's gone?
The stub to that thing.
What? Oh, it's gone.
They were flipped up before. Huh.
Yeah, it's a bolt. So the bolt got loosened up.
Yeah, we've only tightened that bolt 25 times.
Oh, you have? So that's not new that it's coming loose on it, huh?
No,
Huh.
I've just been tightening it every once in a while.
This is the job that just keeps on giving. Just nothing really good. Except I hope it was entertaining for you, and that was good. Catch you later, you guys.